Well, howdy there, folks. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm sitting on the floor because I'm trying to get a great angle for you to be able to see the floor system and how easy it is to use. So, as you can see, the floor system is standing here completely on its own. I don't have to lean it up against anything, and I'm going to show you why that is in just a moment. We're going to start with our dust fiber. So this is going to replace your Swiffer. Perhaps you're using a Swiffer right now and spending lots of money on refills. Perhaps you're using a broom, which can cause a lot of airborne dust and dirt particles as you go. Again, with the ENJO fiber technology, as we talked about earlier, it lifts, locks, and traps, and our dust fiber is amazing for getting all of that microscopic dust. So, I mean, if you look at my floors, I know you can't really go down on your knees and look at them, but they don't look super dirty, do they? Well, you just wait and see. I'm always amazed at how much this dust fiber brings up, and I always do a quick dust to get up all of that microscopic dust and dirt before I wash the floors with just ENJO and water. So I'm gonna stand up here, give me a moment. Alrighty, so, as I was saying, you can see that the floor system stands on its own. So it doesn't have to be put up against a wall. If the phone rings while you're cleaning, you know, the doorbell rings, all you have to do, this little collar here moves up and down. I'm gonna show you, it's super, super easy to do with your foot. When I move the collar up, that gives me the mobility I need in the pole, and I can extend it as well. But if I'm going and I just need to lock it and set it so I can go and either move something or go and do something, that's all I have to do is just put that collar down. Super easy if you have to move something out of the way while you're sweeping or washing your floors as well. So that's a really, really cool feature of the ENJO floor system. When that collar is up, then you can adjust the pole to the height that you need it to be. So the pole gives you, it extends about 6 feet. I'm just gonna back up a little bit so you can see this demonstration. So for you, for the pole to be ergonomically correct for your back, that's another really awesome thing about the design of the floor system, is that it is designed so that you can keep your back nice and straight while you're using it. And in order to do that, you want to extend the pole to about nose height. So when you extend the pole, you'll just sort of line it up with your nose and then put that collar down. Again, it's locked in position. Even fully extended in 6 feet, when that collar is down, it's going to stay locked. Our floor pole as well also is, it works with a couple of other tools in our line as well, our window combi and our flexi tool. So it's not just for the floor system, it is an extension piece for a couple of other tools as well. So it works with everything, which is a really, really cool feature as well. Okay, so as I said, we're going to do some dust fiber. That's my new one. I'm gonna grab my demo one that I use, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to load. I'll bring it a little bit closer. So the floor plate here has, if you can see, it has an open and a closed tab. So you can very easily load the fiber by putting the fiber on the floor, and I'm gonna put my foot on it. I'm gonna slide one end of the floor plate in. There's vinyl sleeves here on the back of the floor fiber that I'm sliding the floor plate in. Thank you so much for your patience and in this demonstration, be able to see it all in the video. So now I'm gonna hit the open tab with my foot, and that collapses the floor plate. So then I can just put it in the other vinyl sleeve, hit the close, and it's loaded. That's all there is to loading it. Okay, so just opening it with the open tab, slide the floor fiber in, and hit the close tab. And now I do need to lift this up so that's gonna give me the pole, mobility of my pole. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start and go from the camera behind. So I'm just basically doing like an S motion. So I don't have to do this motion. I'm not doing this. I'm able to keep my back straight. And just basically with an S type of motion, this is all I have to do. It is super, super easy. I'm not using a lot of pressure, and I'm just letting the fiber do all of the work. The other cool thing I want to show you with this, I have a lovely support pole here in the middle of my kitchen in my apartment, but I have some baseboards here. And the other cool thing about the floor system is you can just put it up on its end like that, and it will do the baseboards, which is really, really cool. I don't know if you can see here. I'm going to show in here. I'm going to get it up underneath my kitchen counter as well, because there's always lots of dirt that lives underneath there. So I just want to show you, just with that little bit of floor alone, how much. Actually, I'm going to go right back to the stove, because there's lots of little bits there as well. Perfect. All right, I'm going to put that collar down so it stays in position. Then I'm just going to hit the open tab, and I'm going to put my foot on the fiber and just release it. Put that there. Again, it's standing on its own. And let's have a look. Can you believe that all of this was on my floor? See, I can't see that, you know, all of the hair. It's all that microscopic dirt, dust, and hair that the floor fiber has picked up. So, and that's going to stay locked and trapped in that floor fiber. I can keep going and do my entire floor. Then when I'm finished with that, I would just take that outside and just bang the fiber, and all of that dust and dirt will release. Birds can use it for their nests. It's really, really awesome. Sometimes I use my, my fence or my siding, or just even my hands. Some people like to also, if they are very allergic, if they are asthma sufferers or very allergic to dust, some will take a vacuum attachment and vacuum it out so that they don't have to go outside and have any dust that may upset them. So that's all there is to dusting. Super, super easy and fast. All of our fibers last an average of 3 years, if not more. So much money savings with the Swiffer refills, all those types of things that you would previously be using, and it is so effective. All right, so now we're going to go to washing the floor. So this is our soft floor fiber. It is beautiful for hardwood and smooth surfaces. It doesn't use a lot of water. And so, just give me one moment. I'm sweating a little bit because it's so warm today. So yes, so all I do with this now is, I'm actually going to wet it with my spray bottle. Like I said, it doesn't need a lot of water, doesn't leave a lot of water behind. It's very absorbent and just leaves a beautiful polish and shine on your floors. I'm showcasing our floor, or our spray bottle, because it is really, again, very uniquely designed. It is a weighted spray bottle attachment, so you can literally spray it in any direction, even upside down, which is really cool. And this brass nozzle, you can really adjust the how firm or light you want your pressure. So what I do is, I just wet my floor fiber, and the reason I use the spray bottle and not the tap is because I can control the amount of water on it a little bit easier than putting it under the tap. Plus with hardwood, I don't necessarily want to have it soaking wet. So I just wet the fiber, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put it on the floor here, make sure you can see that. Swipe in one end, whoops, hit the open tab, put the other in, it's loaded, it's ready to go, lift up the collar, and now I'm going to wash where I just did my sweeping. And that's all there is to washing your floors. Again, you're able to keep your back nice and straight. You don't have to do this motion. Keep your back nice and straight. It's getting into the pores of your floors, leaving a beautiful shine and polish, just using water, toxin-free, no product residue left behind for the kids or the pets to absorb into their feet. And even us, I mean, at this time of the year, we're in our bare feet a lot. So if you think about the product residue that is left on your floors, when cleaning your floors, that is being absorbed into your feet as well. So I hope that has been helpful. That is the ENJO floor system. Easy, fast, you will love it.